Today we celebrate the triumphal entry of Jesus to Jerusalem. We know that Jerusalem is the place of Jesus' suffering, which will culminate in his death on the cross. His passion and suffering is the consequence of his fidelity to his mission. He was so faithful to the proclamation of the good news. And many people could not accept his message. They opposed his message because his message would rearrange their values, would change their perspective, even in understanding the meaning and spirit of the law, even in their understanding and observance of the love of God and love of one's neighbor. Even Pilate and Herod cannot accept him. Herod and Pilate could not accept Jesus as King of the Jews because they were so attached to their power, to their possessions, and to the comforts attached to them. Fidelity to one's mission makes our life miserable, makes our life difficult. A parent, a mother, a father who wants to be faithful to his vocation as a father or as a mother cannot but accept and welcome the reality of suffering in his or her life. As a matter of fact, parents will understand more deeply their being parents only when they allow themselves to suffer, to do hard work for their children. Fidelity to one's mission will make our life difficult. And so with students. Students who want to be faithful in their being students will spend sleepless nights to study, not just during exams, but every day. And what makes their lives difficult? It is their fidelity to their mission, to their very identity as students. Fidelity makes our life difficult. But infidelity to one's mission will also make our life difficult, and even more difficult, because our actions that betray our commitment will run after us, if there are dishonesty that we have done against other people, it will run after us. It will haunt us. It will make our lives miserable later on. If being faithful and being unfaithful will make our lives both miserable and difficult, which one shall we choose? If being faithful will make us difficult and being unfaithful to one's mission will make us difficult, which one as Christians should we choose? We should choose the difficulty, the discomfort, the misery that comes along with fidelity. Why? If we still suffer when we become unfaithful, I should choose, or we should choose, the one that makes our life meaningful. Because if our life of infidelity will make our lives miserable, it will destroy our very lives. While the misery, the difficulty, that fidelity to one's mission brings, it will make us whole. It will make us better persons. And that is why Jesus entered Jerusalem, because the fulfillment of mission is signaled with the quality of fidelity and suffering that we show to people and even to ourselves. Many of us are like Jesus, and even all of us here, because we also have our own experience of difficulties, of misery, of suffering. But what is the good news in today's celebration of the Passion Sunday? Jesus enters Jerusalem. He welcomes suffering. He enters into the realm of suffering. And suffering is a realm in which every one of us do not want. As a matter of fact, when we have sufferings in life, we always question the presence of God. When one suffers, one member of the family suffers, especially of a terminal sickness, we question God. A family of good standing, confronted with the reality of drug addiction or any form of addiction, we would question God. And like what responsorial psalm tells us, my God, why have you forsaken me? Jesus on the cross takes on all the words that we want to tell God. He is representing us, each one of us, every time we suffer. Because every time we suffer, we ask God, where are you? And the question of Jesus to this question of every man and woman confronted with the reality of suffering are not words, but His very act of entering into the realm of suffering. Jesus is telling us, I will accompany you in your suffering. From now on, you will never feel alone. I will not take away your sufferings, because suffering has a redemptive value. Suffering is a sign of love. Suffering is a sign of fidelity. It is in suffering that we are saved. And Jesus does not take away the reality of suffering. He enters into it to remind us, to comfort us, that you are not alone. I am with you in the difficulties, in the crisis that you are facing in your life. This celebration is a celebration of the good news of a God who accompanies us no matter what will happen to us. Whatever difficulty we are facing, we can never be alone, because God, Jesus, is with us. Amen.